Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Online video. And today I have a nice little PvP commentary on my Magicka Sorcerer here. It's been a little while since I played the build, so I decided to jump on it today, and I got a nice couple of fights. I haven't really been paying attention to the Sorcerer changes for the PTS, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to be impacting them and what I'm going to have to change with this build, but I definitely forgot how much fun this build can be. Yeah, jumping into this here, after those 2 kills, you see we're into this massive tri-faction fight here. And after picking up those 2 kills, I kind of get a little bit too deep into the fight. And you notice a couple of more 80 players coming up from the bottom of the hill there. So I tried to kind of turn around and see if I can make my way out. But I take quite a bit too much damage and I end up going down. But a friendly player ends up coming by and does give us the res, and then we end up going on a little bit of a tear. It's the first time I actually ran into this player here. Hopefully we do end up getting to get some more duos in the future, but we do end up getting the res, and then it seems like the 80 Zerg has turned their back to us, so I decided to just kind of open up on these guys. The first player is not too sure what's going on, I end up taking him up pretty quickly, then we end up getting jumped on. As a couple of the players notice our presence after we take out that first player there. And we see the friendly player that gave us the res kind of is taking away a lot of the pressure, so we end up turning around and picking up another kill, trying to keep our distance, and as long as they're not pressuring us too much, we're able to just constantly pound out these combos like you see there, and end up taking out that low bay there, unfortunately. But I tried to open up on that second player there as well with my overload, because after the first set I just kind of felt like I could have taken him out, but he was a sorcerer and he ends up kind of retreating, and then the bigger bulk of the pack ends up kind of mobilizing towards us. So we kind of try to just be careful here, and right as he sees me kind of getting the stun on one of the players, he kind of goes on the same target, so he has the same idea as I do, but a lot of players have kind of started to group up now, so it's proving to be a little bit of a bigger fight, so we're just trying to be careful, and I decided to retreat off of the rocks here, but it seems because he's not a sorc, it's a little bit harder for him to get away as fast as I can, so I'm just tossing him wards as he's trying to get away from those players there. He's tanking a ton of damage right now, but he manages to make it out, and we're just trying to see if we can move them to another fight or another area there with some line of sight where we're able to line of sight them. And I tried to see if I can kind of turn around and pepper some guys there, but there's a ton of players there with a couple of healers in that group, so it's hard for me to kind of turn around and get those kills quickly. And as you see there, we're just trying, each time we turn around and try to get a kill, they kind of just get healed immediately. And we kind of make our way to this area as well here, and I tried to once again put my burst into another player, but they kind of jump in on us here with the Warden ultimate, and seems like they kind of flushed us out here and separated us. I'm not doing it right now, but really nice little fight there with the Pravity. But yeah, jumping to this next fight here, we're on Chalman's side, and we're in the middle of a pretty big EP Zerg that's kind of split up at the moment. So I'm kind of just making my way through the middle and trying to find a smaller group of them to fight before they kind of reform. And I noticed a DC player here kind of getting bullied by 2 players, so I open up with a Nightblade with my overload. Start to put a little bit of damage into him, but we're just too far out to get that street stun on him, so we miss. Cast it again and we get both of them, but the DC player does end up going down, and we end up taking one of the players out. So I'm just gonna kind of wait for the Nightblade to come back out of stealth and rebuff here, but I hit my CK there by accident. So I just do a little reset because I kind of throw myself out of the rhythm there, and I noticed him come back out of stealth, so we pepper him a little bit, him with the mobilize, but he's kind of used to it now, so hits the roll dodge, but constantly peppering him, we're able to finish him off pretty quickly. And a couple of players I've noticed in the fight down here, and 2 players jumped down. I put my combo to this guy, hit him with the street stun, and I honestly get him very low. I would have taken him out, but having to roll after that streak there honestly gave him just enough time to heal. And I tried to put the rest of my damage and my Magicka into him there, but he's getting healed there by the choke thorn and the other healer, so I just do a retreat again and head back behind this rock to line of sight them and do a reset. But Nice couple of kills so far, and I noticed that the Nightblade is on my tail here, so I'm trying to kind of keep an eye on her while I'm getting some Magicka back, and not get myself too vulnerable. You see me recasting shields here, but I'm not gonna just wait here and try to wait for her forever. And I know she's behind me there, so I kind of create some distance by streaking, and I notice the other player here, and he's not the South Dakota this time, so I open up on him again. Hit him really hard with some of these overload light attacks, and once again, without even having to stun the guy, we just pepper him constantly with those overloads and take him out. But nice couple of kills there as well. But yeah, last but not least here, we're getting to the point where it's pretty laggy in the day because AD is starting to amass their Zerg. But we get challenged to a little 1v1 here by the Sorcerer. So I just honorably stand my ground. Go for the 1v1 and we end up winning there. Win the duel. But yeah, you can see that AD is getting pretty big. You can see the camps, you can see the siege and everything. They're starting to get a pretty healthy foothold, so it's getting pretty laggy right now. So I'm just gonna see if I can make my way like kind of around behind them, but you can see that they literally have like a constant stream of reinforcements coming into the group here. So I'm just trying to be careful. And I try to go on this one player here that's sniping us, but you can see the FPS is taking a little bit of a hit there with how much players are there, and we get hit with like 3 snipes. So I'm just gonna try to play it safe, and we kind of try to close the distance with those 2 streaks there. But I know it's harder to tell by watching the video, but it's quite laggy right now. Like it's about a 1 or 2 second delay between skills. So I'm really just trying to keep my distance and not take too many chances here, because I know that I'm probably gonna get decent and die. But with my stand being as low as it is, I'm just trying to scout out a couple of easier targets while my stamina regenerates, excuse me. And I don't really want to take this fight, but the Warden does end up jumping in on us, so I'm gonna combo into him. But we once again just starting to get hit by the AD snipers, and I once again just hit that double streak to create some distance, and these guys kind of get cleaned up by a couple of DC players that have the same idea as me here. But I can tell by how lag it is that there's still a bunch of players around here, so we're just trying to make my way across here to see if I can find any more. And I see a small-ish group up there, so I kind of make my way towards them, and then immediately gets done. So I just try and once again keep some distance, and we turn around to see if there's anybody that I can turn on there. We hit the one player with the immobilize. We try and go in for the stun, but he roll dodges and gets away. We do get him pretty low, but he jumps into his teammates there, and we are getting some help from the friendly DC players as well. So they try to pepper this DK. I streak away, and then I go right in for another streak to try to stun him. But I'm taking quite a bit of pressure from these other players as well. So I just decided to streak through them and try to put some pressure on them. But as you guys can see, the Zerg is here, and then we do end up getting overrun a little bit there, and we do die. But yeah, it was a nice little day of PvP while it lasted until the lag hit. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to show me some support, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.